Alrighty, we should be live. On the note, though, on the note of 7TV that I mentioned in chat, I do actually have some fun little emotes in there. Let's see if we can actually see them. But yep, hey Git, hey Plume, hey Unknowy. Let me see, we have another 7TV side of things. Let me see. It is Ron Really Glad, if I'm not mistaken, and Ron Ultra Evil. I'm not even sure if those work because it's not even saying they're active. So let's give it a go before we begin. Oh, you got those. You got the char cards. Oh no, not sure if those will show up on the chat box. But anyway, let me go get those cards in. 897. Dang, you get. Also, keep an eye on those zoomy little kitties right now. There we go. And we should be good to kick it off. But I hope everyone's Monday is going well. Let me see if they actually show up. Nope, they don't. Okay, looks like they don't work. I still need to figure out 7TV. But yeah, they're basically the character that we're playing just with some clips from the stream. But anyway, let's go kick it off. So, today's agenda, though, for Ron, is we're going to be stealing some wizards for some books. Which, well, I love some books. These are very spooky books. Yep. I decided to do something on OBS. But, yep. And then after that, we'll be visiting Gork/Dream Guardian's home. Outside of that, apparently my headphone, whatchamacallit, thing from one of my ears actually busted, so I have to get that replaced. All good. Good seeing you either way, Plume. On that note, though, hope the weather's going well for all y'all, too. Alright. Where we got this? There we are. On the note, though, I'm probably going to bring my good armor that I used for easy swapping to for lockpicking. So I can do some quick lockpicks. And plus, I think we may beat up the owner of the wizard place too, so we may as well do that too. And honestly, we could have done much evil acts if we kept Nightsong alive. Oh yeah, time zone, I get you. The time zone do be like that. Well, either way, I do hope you have a good work day or a good sleep before you go to work. Alright, Ron, first of all, how are we doing on our stuff? I'm already on Tuesday. Oh no. Yeah, we need a long... Nope. Short rest, at least. Have a good sleep, either way. Let me see. Do I still have that equipment? That armor piece. No, I do need to sell some things, though. What better place to sell it than when we go to the place we're going to be robbing from? And one moment, the kitties are actually being a little rascally during the stream, so one quick moment. Ron is probably the most evil you can ever see. I had to turn on the automatic laser toy for the cats to keep the kitten occupied a little bit. Alright, let me see. He's got armor we got from last stream. His build is complete. And we also now have Asterion, who's even more evil now. Who's an ascendant vampire now. Did I ever tell you Darth Ron the Wise? That's pretty much it. Yeah, he made him a vampire ascendant now, so he's just an evil vampire with us. But on that note, though, I'm gonna go grab that armor I was gonna grab. While I'm also getting distracted by cats. There it is. No, the song is wrong. The hope is already gone with Ron in control. Where is it? And there's Ron's corpse barrel. Well, it's also come to the side effect of really loving cheese. Stinky cheese, to be precise. That's not it. We don't need that. Come on, please. Looks like I might have to get a laser toy out while I'm trying to do this. They are really hyper tonight. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Alright, that's not the one I'm looking for. There you are. Brace for claw. Yep, tell me about it. There we are. Now it's sorted. The one catch of the Baldur's Gate games that I'm not fond of this one is the inventory system. Ooh, someone has grabbed there. Alright, now we can get out of here. Right, so we gotta go over here to the Sorcerer's Sundries. What do you mean it's perfectly sorted? Yeah, try sorting it. It's a lot of... It's a real challenge sometimes. Right, so I gotta put that armor on. Because I actually need that for this. Because we're going to be sneaking inside of here. And technically, before I do this, Ron is chaotic evil going by the bag.
What a day.
You aren't wrong. Before I do this, it's a puzzle, so...
Welcome back to Sorcerer's Sundries. How can I help you?
So, give me a moment. We're gonna get some money out of this. Or we rob them. Ah, perfect. Alright. Now, I gotta get the guide open for this place really quick, so this will just take a quick moment. Ron is chaotic evil. Yes, he is very chaotic evil, and so is my inventory management. Sorcerer's Sundries. Please tell me they have a wiki page of this. Ah. Cats are still going. Right, let's see. Metal door, there we go. Alright, I figured out where to look for.
Just.
Yep, hyper kitties right now. Oh, they don't even have the portals open. Oh.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song,
Buddy, I'm just trying to rob your vault right now.
If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Remember to stay hydrated.
There is a little kitten playing with a laser toy.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, everyone sneak.
Out of sight, out of mind.
We got a lockpick up here.
Open up.
How's it going, Tapper Shadow? Come in, everyone. Little in, a little more.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Try to convince them you belong here. Who the hell's being talked to? Blazel. Just a quick blow won't hurt anyone. Oh no, Laezel. Of course. I'm already getting evicted before I even started. Damn it, Shadow. Does that mean I have to reload? Yep. And I screwed that up. We have to do that all over again. Note to self, I'm gonna have to save before we jump in there again. We'll open the door, but we're gonna save next time after I get the freaking like crap again. One part I hate about this part of the robbing the vault is that it is tedious. Especially when Shadowheart didn't sneak. I go back. Back to camp. You want this
How much
painting
farther
again?
can I go?
We have to see my horrible inventory again.
Use?
I mean, horrible bank management, I should say. There we are. You should be right there. There we go. And then we'll go to lower central wall. Time to use persuasion. Loads a shotgun called persuasion. I agree. If only I could.
Someone there.
I wanted. There we are.
I can keep going a little longer now.
I don't want to control shovel. I want a Destarian. There we are. Can you guys stop doing that when we're trying to do stuff? Kind of slow me down. Alright. Now before I do this, I'm gonna sell first.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. How can I help you?
Thank you. No one realized his kindness was machete. Oh god. Alright, now we're gonna go back up here. Don't Gale, just our Baconator. That doesn't matter.
If you have it, let your
Okay. Knowledge, you say? Well, Ron don't care about knowledge. Ron only care about bacon.
All right. What now?
You guys keep them distracted. Got that?
Moving ahead.
I'll just sneak in here.
All right. Time to skulk about.
This is why I have the cast brace. Ron, get in. Close it. I forgot to leave shovel out there. Mind if I take you? And that's the thing I need to use. There.
Light on my feet.
And shovel. Everyone's in here securely.
Delicious. Watch the shadows.
Gotta do another quick save.
Let's keep to the shadows. Not a sound.
There we go. You're in. Now for the heavy armors.
Quickly then. Unseen. You serve my purpose.
Don't be picking him. Go. Hiding failed. We saw you.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Why is there a conjured rat running around?
I must keep going.
Shadowheart, your turn now.
Unnoticed. Good.
We did it. We're finally all in. Going all sneaky. You two, come here, Trouble. Alright, we're down to go down here now. We're in the place where we need to be now. Finally.
These boots have seen everything.
I'm gonna steal things in here too.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment.
Thanks for the
and
reminder,
tools.
Git. I will save. Ron, why are you climbing the crate to get into this box? There we go. Ron, you just work different, I guess. We should bring Gale. No, Gale's... All Gale does is he just gonna be... All he does is make wizard stuff.
That might be worth a look.
You want to feel tall. That, you know what, fair. Anything here? Taking this with me. Posted scroll. Nope. Yoinking you. We're gonna click that button.
Not be cursed.
Better not be cursed. Ron, everything down here is gonna be cursed. And then afterwards, we're probably gonna beat up the wizard if we got time. We're not the wizard, but the sorcerer of this place. But on that note, though, hope everyone's Monday is going well, or Tuesday for some of you. Grab you. A bunch of crap to sell. Except for maybe not that. Yeah. There we are. Some of the things we need. Shadowheart, why are you not sneaking?
Don't mind me. A couple turns should do it.
What we're going to do with these, though... Oop. Is actually give this to Gale. Even though he's not going to be doing anything, this will actually help Gale out.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Scrolls. That should be a fun fight either way, because Ron needs to get rid of these guys anyway. Or, alternatively, can gaslight them to be his friends. For the final battle. Which Ron has been known to do with Gale, for example.
Going.
Because Ron is just the most absolute evil. On that note, though, there is some good news on the good playthroughs. When we do start Pill of Eternity, after System Shock 2, we will be doing, whatchamacallits, good playthroughs for that series. Good playthrough is surprisingly good on that one. Though I do hear the evil endings are also just as good. Maybe we'll do that in the future too at some point. But I do, after Ron, I kind of want to get back to my good playthroughs. Ron is so darn evil. Then after the Pillars series, also includes Avowed, by the way. Oh, thank you, Vescu, for the subscription. Did it actually go through? Now I have to read that. Give me a moment. Yeah, okay, is that Bronin the Conan? It is Vescu. I actually had to read that in my OPS. And hey, Frostro, how's it going? And actually, I could have just read in my chat, because I did not. I'm apparently blind today. But anyway, thank you for the subscription, Vescu. Hope you're doing well. I'm apparently blind. There's also a little tiny Loki under my desk right now. Also, before we continue onward, we're in chapter 3, the final chapter. I am going to give a shout out to Vescu, who you should follow if you like some old school RPG stuff and some fun games. And web fishing. Don't forget the web fishing.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroica.
And now we're in this part. This part, we're now robbing the Wizard Vault. We got our story done, Shadowheart's story done, and the trains. We got... And this place is filled with traps.
Looks like a trap there.
Shadowheart,
What's next?
stop failing your sneaking.
It's adventuring.
Right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I have to pull up a guide now. Let me see. Alternatively, use the Nox bill can open the Karsus vault door. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, okay. So we're supposed to go through Johnny Silverhand door first. Right, since you guys can trigger stuff, let's just go ahead and keep you guys here, huh? Chart, my beloved. Are you kitties still going at it over there? Yes, they are still being wrathful right now. They choose now to play to be very playful during the stream. That's Sharp, my beloved. He's evil Sharp, by the way. Going through Silverhand. Alright, next up. For Karsus, we're gonna go through Silverhand Evocation. Which is, there we are. There. After this, it is Wish. The books from Wish. There it is. We are. Bye, shovel. I forgot what this lever does, but that's gonna be fine. Let's leap. Okay, this might be spoiler, you know. Yeah, it's all good. If you need alert for spoilers, go right ahead. And I also have to get these kitties who are being very distracted right now. Yeah, this is heavy Act 3 spoilers, and we're gonna resume where we left off. And we need to go through... Well, now I need to figure out what door to go through. Alternatively, I guess that door, Invulnerability. I have no idea where this is gonna take us. That one's done. Cool. Now we need to go through and get the other door, which is Silverhand, Abjuration Silver. Which also foreshadowing some future stream in the future, which is going to be a cyberpunk. The whole purpose of this whole computer build I made a long time ago. And this one is silver. Right there. Like before. Place is rigged to blow everywhere you go. Hopefully Ron missed. And both doors should now be open. We can practice on these first.
A vault like this must be hiding something valuable.
You're just a little late there, Asterion. And we'll take care of you. But yeah, we'll have fun. We're probably going to beat up the wizard up here. But yeah, if you're trying to avoid spoilers, feel free to lurk.
Should mind my step.
Or even dip out if you need to. Alright. Go on, Ron. Jump in. I think we're fine to actually move around. I don't know if there's any more rigged traps anymore. A nice, funny wizard hat. When you deal fire damage with a level spell, you burn yourself and gain an additional action this round. This just sounds like something just to burn yourself alive, but that actually sounds like it'll work with Karlaf. Not this run, though.
Can't keep me out.
This is for Asterian's book that we got a long time ago. And this over to that book we just got, to Asterian. And we do have ads incoming.
Anything of use?
But we're not doing anything big, just looting a base and all that stuff. Something got revealed over here, huh?
Hands on everything.
Seen around here? No. There are secrets in here, but I don't know them all off the top of my head.
Still. Quiet as a mouse.
Alright, this one's done. That's Karsus now.
On my way.
And then we're probably going to beat up the owner of the place.
Here we go.
Because Ron asked him to leave his territory everywhere. That sounds very wrong, but yeah. It's Ron things. Don't worry about it. think... Oh, we don't need to get rid of that. Don't need you. I can send you to camp. Then if we still got some time left, we might actually kick off at least the House of Hope.
What's inside?
Alright. All these. And grab this.
A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
And you. And grab the rest of the stuff in here. Sell, and then we're out of here. Bow breaker. This ignores bludgeoning damage. Cool, but I have no idea what builds we'll use that even for. More crap to sell.
Bet that'll fit in my bag.
And then we are done. And ad break should be over. There we are. Okay, Ron, we got everything in here. Let's get out of here. Now we're going to talk to the owner, tell him we killed the Night Song, and then kill the owner. You know, just usual Ron things. That takes us our way back out.
Here goes nothing. I need to find a way forward.
There are some secrets we can get in here, but I don't know how to get to them off the top of my head. Let's just see. There are secrets, so let me see. Am I mistaken? There's somewhere in here? Nope. Okay. A friend and I actually found one in our co-op playthrough, but I don't know where it is. Oh. Quick saving this. I think we just found the secret. Okay, so this is fun. I quick saved this for a reason here. Alright, Ron, go put your other armor back on. Your armor that's very horrifying.
Oh, you've arrived in the nick of time, saintly adventurer. I've been trapped for so long, I dare say I'm half mad. Ho ho! Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save me. Such courage brings a tear to the eye.
What are you talking about?
You see, this glorious lamp is both an oasis and a prison. Someone must be inside at all times. But you were the first brave enough to take my place. Thank you ever so much. Toodles!
It's Will Smith. And he came out to Lae'zel.
Sweet nectar. How I missed you. Oh. My rescuer left behind a servant. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I'm sure you're at your wit's end without your master.
I would like you to release my companion now.
Companion? Oh, I see. Sale of the flesh is an admirable trade, I'm sure you...
I already don't like the skin.
Benefactor. However, should you wish to trade places with your companion, simply touch the lamp. Now, I must be off. I'm a century late for an appointment.
On second thought, I don't like my companion that much. Release my companion immediately or die.
A fight? How adorable. Very well, it's been too long since I've flexed these glorious magical muscles. Aha!
Meanwhile, Ron's still stuck in this Ginny place. Little Ginny Dinny. If you're trapped in a magic lap, you wouldn't like it a bit. It's tiny, stuffy, oily, you've been shrunk to fit. You sit and ponder the only hope. We'll find the lamp's new re-enter. Good stuff in here, though. What? Why is Shovel in this? Why is Shovel here? I already have Shovel, but why is Shovel in here? Shovel? Where are you, Shovel? I have no idea what's going on outside, though, but I kind of want to look in here first before we do anything.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Holy jeez. He does have good stuff in here, though. Is that oh, I thought that was a tiny chair. Well, I'm just looting while they're all fighting outside. After we're done looting, we'll go check on them outside. Now, if only I had pyramids to teleport myself out, but no, that doesn't seem to work here. But there's a lot of crap in here I never thought would be in here. Alright, back to them. Level 10, okay. Well, Asterion... Would that even work on you? I guess you can do Boom and Blade on him. Wait, you have 2 vampire bites? Damn, Asterion. I mean, take a bite and... Oh wait, you already are happy.
I'm ready.
What are your resistances, though? Can I look at you? There we are. What to say? What are your resistances? Oh yeah, he's already been completed. Asterion's all done and he's a descendant vampire now. Lae'zel. Alright, I'm using your resistant damage for some reason.
Break them.
I mean, I guess keep hitting you with that.
Talk to me.
But yeah, he's already completely vampiric.
I am fury. I am death.
By the way, this isn't the owner of the place either way. By the way, this is just some random dude we found down here. Oh, you dipping up, Plume? Alrighty, good seeing you, Plume. And also, before you dip out... Wait, I gotta do a shout out to Plume Mage. Go follow that burb. They are a great streamer, and they play some awesome platformers. So if you like burbs and also wholesome content, definitely follow that burb. By the way, from watching them, I actually added that game onto my wish list and keeping an eye on it. Have a good work. Have a good sleep. Have a good work and sleep, Bloom. Alrighty, gonna keep beating up this guy though.
Need to stay focused.
Wonder what happens if we do end up beating this guy though. Kinda curious. Not gonna work on that. Hold on, can we... Just trying to think. Okay. From what I can see, from what I saw on the stream, it does look like a really good game. So what happens if we kill this? And I missed it. I didn't know I had an extra action there.
To the death.
Wait, I wonder. Well, you're dead now, so I wonder about something. Can't use...
careful, I bite.
Nothing on the dude. I'm curious. Something. I'm gonna look this up on the wiki. I'm gonna get some music going because this is gonna be interesting if we can actually just have this done in our playthrough. So let me go ahead and get some music going while we look this up. This is called Peculiar Lamp. Let me see. Oh, it even has everything. Okay. Summoning Connor Vinderblade. Let's see. Using banishment to escape the lamp. Huh? And there's another hidden area. Here we are. Okay, so we can just banish our way out of there, huh? Well, that's banishing smite, so that's gonna hurt a little. Who has banished?
Whatever it takes.
Alright, this is gonna hurt Ron, but this might be our only way out. Oh. Or summon that other shovel. Hold on. Shovel over here. May as well keep the music going. Shovel's still sneaking. Hold on. Because I can just resummon Shovel out of there. There's Shovel. Hello, you're supposed to... Oh, I know what I can do. We had another scroll in here, so... So I'm gonna get rid of our current shovel. Back to Ron. There only can be one occupant in here, so rip to this shovel who's in here. I'm out. Alright. Now we can go ahead and look for that other secret room, which is at X359. X359, huh? And that's over here. 59. And the Y is at 110. 110. Going by the wiki. Oh, it's right around here, huh? Okay. Yep, this ain't shovel. This is just some random squazzit. Let's go get our favorite shovel out of there. There, shovel.
If not over, then through.
And we still got the other closet for some reason. This place is kind of buggy.
And a bag of holding. What's in here?
Alright, we got some Gale books. Gale to Naman. Scrolls for us. Yoink. Yoink. Wine for Ron. And then I'm gonna close. There we are. Oh, alright, take care, good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you feel better either way in the future. Oh, there we go. Clean our body. Or, glad to hear you're doing better. So, alright, now let's go ahead and get out of this place. We're done robbing the wizard vault. Alright, first and foremost, we're gonna go to camp. I'm going to safely teleport out to there. There we are. Alright, first up, camp time. Again. First things first, Asterians. Yes, I know Gale. This, for Asterian.
book radiates power.
Now,
Words
because we read the
you read
Tarsiate Codex,
echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to
I mean, he's
those who
already
contemplate.
unholy as it is. He'll be fine. Here on the rest of the book. Hold on. Oh, I can't even... A stair here. Shadowheart's right there, and you can't even do anything for him.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron. And you
Really
push
not.
past
Oh, it'll
the
work.
shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
I mean, the one catch is, they are going to be helping us. Remind me.
To waste.
Shadowheart,
Onward. Ever onward.
you gotta go give him a little cure there, Shadowheart. There we are. Right, and then I got some other books. Hold on. It was, hold on, we gotta look for these scrolls. This goes to Gale. Goes to Gale. Goes to Gale. And goes to Gale. Anything else we want to give to Gale? Gale. Don't think we need that. Reason being, these are freaking powerful spells. Gale needs some good spells. At least some gift for being all the baconating. Alright, time to talk to Gale.
Watching me.
And then we'll beat up the guy up top. After we give Gale some thingies first.
I finally have the tome I needed. Such knowledge, such power contained in such a small object. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page.
I'm not sure you want to do this. Don't stand a ceremony, see what it says.
That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
What do you expect out of that, Dad? A design you could follow?
Not from scratch. Unless you happen to have several pounds of the purest Netherese metals in that pack of yours. Don't worry. I'm not asking you to surrender anything else on my account. What's called for here is something altogether different. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
You think? What happens if you fail? The crowns cause chaos. To what end?
To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
And you're going to become a god yourself. That's what we want to do. You dismiss the entire pantheon so easily. Not all gods are selfish. Look at me, I'm a god. Mortals are far better guardians than our fates. The gods, we have more to lose.
Then you're already wiser than me. That's a lesson I've only recently learned. I worshipped Mystra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mystra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
Oh, okay, Gale. I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly what overreaching leads, or destroy the next wizard who attempts it. So you want the crown to settle a score with Mystra?
She sent me to die.
That's a yes.
Mission is not a sin. To question the powers that rule us is not treason. We must at least try. Why wallow in the dirt where we can reach for the stars?
Man, we got him to want to be godhood. Seems you got this all figured out. I won't stand in the main. Send your way.
This is no passing whim. Trust me.
I mean, Bronn is going to stand in his way.
It will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take.
Because he's not getting the crown.
It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image.
Yeah, it's not going to be reforged in Raphael's image.
Wielding the might of Karsus, it would be the end of everything.
Will it, though? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Elminster just popped into existence right next to Gale.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm.
Why did you just pop into existence there?
A lung full of Baldurian air. Yes, distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Well, it looks like the camera, whatchamacallit. Camera doesn't want us to see us. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well. Oh, nothing in particular. Some charms here, some potions there.
Is that so? Well, far be it for this doddering old archmage to pry into another man's.
He just wants a staring stinky cheese.
As we're here,
from last stream,
I shall offer you a morsel of general and non-specific advice, yours to apply to any relevant knowledge you may have recently acquired. Some things are best left broken, and some people are well worth restoring.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
This has done enough Gale, enough harm. We don't order anything.
Not true. Not even close. Mistress' ways may seem cold, high-handed, tyrannical even. But she is a goddess. Her ways are not for mortal reckoning. Though some mortals come close to understanding. Very close indeed. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave.
He's not going to question his outfit, huh?
Trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Alright, time to talk to Gale again.
Took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
She's scared of her. Scared of you. You're one step closer to being able to challenge her.
Not scared, not yet. But she's shaken if she feels the need to intervene directly. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Why bother? It's obviously annoyed you read the book.
She's no censor. Her job is not to judge those who use the weave, but to ensure it is protected. Whatever she has to say, I want to hear it. Only then will we know the truth of what lies ahead.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Let's take you with... Oh, we can just go there.
Of course.
See you, Gale. He's gonna go out in that outfit, I hope. Yep, there he goes. Alright, let's go meet Gale. Guess we don't have to take him with us. His only job is to do baconating. And we still have our second closet for some reason in there. Hey, Gale. Hi. You went in your outfit, Gale.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave.
But he's gonna go in this
mother of all
outfit.
Magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You don't know her as much as a fingernail. She asks you to blow yourself up.
Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit.
You can do it, Gale.
Being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Give me a minute. Why do you care what she thinks it? Pull it together. You're gonna make a fool out of yourself otherwise.
Oh, that hardly matters. There's not much further I could fall in Mistra's estimation. But I'd like to at least leave her with something to think about. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Words of wisdom. What words of wisdom would he do? Make her squirm. Tell her the crown will be ours soon enough.
With pleasure. It's not often one has the chance to threaten a goddess and make good on it. Mistra won't be the one issuing the orders for much longer. She'll know exactly who's coming for her. This won't take long, and when I'm done...
Just slap her with bacon, then eat the bacon. Yes, Shadow. Fun thing is, you actually get to see the conversation when you're doing the Gale origin. I mean, you can still see it, but you're in more control of it. Of what Gale says.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
You look well. You see what he's wearing.
I wasn't expecting a summons, but then you did always prefer things on your terms.
I did not come here to suffer a mortal's admonitions. Certainly not yours. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
You abandoned me in my hour of greatest need. I had no obligation to help you in yours.
You still believe yourself to be so wronged. You always were stubborn. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
Well, somebody had to. You weren't exactly forthcoming with any offers of help.
Man, I got Gale Evil.
My concern was the preservation of everything.
Unexpected twist.
Weave could tear apart the very fabric of the material plane. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
You do.
No,
Ooh.
When I get my hands on that crown, I'm going to wield it. Karsus's powers will be mine.
We made Gale evil.
Crown yourself, Gale Decarius, and you will learn what it is to carry such weight upon your shoulders. If it does not crush you, I will.
Comes out and sees Ron like this. Does remind me for Thursday, since we'll probably be doing House of Hope. For Thursday, I'm probably going to need more clown paint. Anyway.
The Karsite Weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course,
we're going to turn Gale into the bacon god for Ron.
Mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
Wielding enough power to destroy a city? I like the sound of that.
So do I.
What the hell,
I'm
Gale?
not sure that's the purpose I'd apply it to. Let me assure you. Karsite Weave...
Start of the game, he did not like this stuff.
A child in the womb. Or an axe half-forged on the blacksmith's...
You want to leave Ron behind.
It's a tool. Ready to be shaped by its wielder. By me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you?
Are you forgetting how you came into possession of the Karsite Weave? You're going to detonate it. Morals be damned. This is an incredible opportunity. You must take it.
Gods! It's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Well, you can maybe think about doing that. Gale. We gotta... Alright, bye, Gale. We need more potions.
Welcome. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Yep, you can take all those special books. Anything else we're missing? No. Wait, what does this do? You know what? I'm gonna pick that up for Lae'zel, because Lae'zel has nothing, technically. Right, you send this over to Lae'zel. Lae'zel has no cape. There we are. Alright, then... more inventory management, which is splitting these up. That's to Ron. Split these up and send these to Ron. There we are. I'm just gonna keep buying this guy's stuff.
Such a headache.
Alright.
Just a step.
Next up, we are probably going to go back to the wizard and beat him up.
Better than nothing.
So, Sorcerer's Sundries again. This time we're going upstairs to go beat up the wizard, and also loot the rest of the place for more money. Hey guys, I hope you don't mind. You guys have a closet inside a lamp in there, still somehow alive.
Something good here, I hope.
Right, so now we need to save, because one of these can either kick you kicked out, kill you, or something otherwise. So another save, let me see, I think it's maybe this one.
The night song is an immortal.
Oh, it's this one. First try. We don't even need to do this, this is completely optional.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready?
I think we're gonna have more rain tonight, too.
Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
You must be the wizard. You must be the wizard Lororkin.
And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The night song. Do you have it or not?
Oh, we're probably gonna kill you. She isn't it.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
Get out of my face now. I know nothing. I swear it. Sorry to tell you, but she's dead. I'm gonna quick save this again. Just to see something. I'm curious what this'll do. Even though we kind of already know how we got in here, but let's see how this goes. I know nothing, I swear it.
Worthless. Leave then. And do not return unless you bring the night song in tow. It's not too late for you to become very rich, but you'll have to earn it.
We should have carried her corpse with us. Anyway, let's see what the other option is for me telling him that. I'm just curious what we get. Just to see, we're probably going to kick off combat, but if I do the deception roll, then I can just easily backstab him afterwards.
She? Tell me. And
Try to tell you, but she's dead.
words
Run through with
carefully.
my spear.
Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god.
She was a Selenite held by Sharons. Her death was inevitable.
Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality. How can this be? How can this be? Shit!
Oh.
Very well.
You really don't care about that, huh? Okay. I wonder what happens if we talk to you again.
Something's on my mind.
Your terrible tidings have cost me everything. My grand design.
I didn't even do anything.
Dashed to ruins.
I mean, we did.
This always happens to me.
Oh. We'll kill you after we loot your stuff. How about that, huh? Which should be... There's our way down. I have to sort our stuff. There we are. Oh, and we have something to sell. A lot of crap to sell, actually. Probably from being inside of there. Wait, did we put the wrong one on? One moment. I need to check my build really quick. I think I put the wrong dagger on, actually. My build. Hold on. I have been running a wrong dagger my whole build this whole time. One quick moment. I need to check something on the build I'm following. As I am confused on that dagger, because I forgot there was another dagger. Let me see just really quickly. Bloodthirst, and we are running Crimson Mischief. We're running the wrong dagger. Wow, that explains a lot. We've been running the wrong dagger this whole time. Alright then. Guess we'll send you to the bank. Well, good thing I checked. Alright then. Before actually kicking out the fight. Even though it still hurt a bunch, at least it answered a lot now. Alright, Ron. We're gonna go downstairs now, steal from Lorokin, and then we're gonna kill Lorokin. You know, just whatever a thief does.
Best avoid that trap.
Battleheart.
Gale defied Mystra herself. I hope he does not come to regret it.
We're talking on a platform we should be jumping off. Right, everyone else come down. Thank you. Now we just need a Asterion. Oh, we could have just jumped there.
Intestines throb.
Ron, we know you had to poop, but come on.
What path lies before me?
This one is vault. We don't need that one right now. But I will grab this. Or not. Oh, well, we're in here. Scoop.
Don't mind if I do.
Then we'll kill him next. Needs all the... They don't even hear me doing all this, huh? Clean up. I don't think it's clean up. Technically, you can jump down there, but, you know, below, I think that's the one. Let me just get this next one really quick. Security, yeah.
What's hiding here?
Oh, right, we might need Gale for this as well, I just realized. Take you, Therian. Okay, we're gonna go back to below over here. But before we do, we gotta pick up Gale. Because Gale's the only one who can do this, I believe, with his checks. Luckily, we can just... Alright then. Alright. Now this just got a lot harder.
Be cautious. Oh, something good here, I hope. Something over there.
Mystery door key. There we are. Good. Now what we want is the good stuff over there.
My hand slipped.
Alright. Quick saving again, because we do want these. But, there we go. Saving. Alright, let's try this again. Pickpocket Asterion. -1 intelligence. Good luck, Ron. I'm not even sure Ron's a good enough job for this. He doesn't have enough brain cells. He just has a higher stuff, and who can have... Not you. But you still have that, don't you? No. We don't need woe. I wonder if you can call upon your patron. Nope. Nope. At least you saved. Yeah, looks like we might need to get Gale for this part.
Don't want to think about where my eye is itching.
Don't worry about it, Ron. Ooh, there's actually something in that. Oh, hello.
They should all be running.
Alright, let's go fetch Gale then. Like, we'll need to go get him. Go back upstairs, see him, and go get him. Yeah, Lorokin's not gonna mind us just looking around, is he? Hey, buddy, I'm gonna go leave now. Don't mind us just robbing a couple of your things. Hopefully Asterian's with us still. Good. Alright, now we gotta go pick up Gale. Asterian, who's half dead, needs to go stay in camp. Well, we go fetch Gale. With some of those good potions. Send this over to Laezel. Laezel? Alright, let's see. Wait, no, that should be fine. Where's the superior healing we just had? There it is. 3 of those to Asterion. There we are. Okay. Now we go get Gale. Roast beef joint. Don't mind if I do. Ron always needs some of that stuff. And some vegetable soup? Ron, not a big fan of vegetable soup, but food's food. Okay. It's not bacon, but it's something, alright? Alright, Gale, come with us.
What's on your mind?
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
Would that I could. But your entourage...
You can take Asterion. There we are. Let's see how Gale actually feels about me, though. Yeah, he has much higher intelligence. Mister's blessing. Alright then. That does remind me I do need to get those spells off for Gale too. So Gale, let's first of all go up here. Let's go back downstairs. me just find that stairs. There it is. Come on, Gale. I know you can jump. There we are. What we need right now. Alright, Gale.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Gale, my boy, you need to learn the spell. Read that, I guess. Learn that, me boy. And oh, you already have it. And also get. Oh, there it is. No, is it? They're supposed to give you a scroll out of that. Yes. No. Oh, there it is. And there we are, Gale. And since Gale has crap gear, we're definitely not letting him fight. And he has enough food either.
Today.
Below.
Alright, Gale, time for this again. Please, with your weird outfit, do not fail this, my boy. For Ron. Gale didn't do it. Gale didn't fail. Good job, Gale. You now get the robe of the weed, buddy. It's all yours. Oh, hold on. He's finally not wearing his weird, creepy outfit. But he's still gonna keep his creepy outfit. Alright, Gale, next up. Your new staff, Gale. Gale. One job, Gale. Well, we have one more chance, Gale. And you screwed it up. Gotta wait for that to finish so we can reload. There it is. One job, Gale. One job. But for now, since considering the time left on the stream, I'm actually going to, after this, we'll save the wizard, or the sorcerer lurking for something else. We'll probably get back to him. So, but for now, we're probably going to go to the Emperor's place after we get this. Gale, come on. I guess he can only have the robe, huh? Ripperoni for Gale. This is now the save scumming part of the stream. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get the staff, and there we go. That is, if Gale can do it. Gale, can you do it, my boy? You'll get bacon if you do. There we are. He gets bacon tonight.
What have we here?
There you go, Gale.
I've got a long road ahead.
Now let's get out of here before they start raising questions, huh?
Walk in death.
Sure, they won't mind us leaving with their robe and their staff still on us. Think they'll ask anything about that? Sure, it'll be fine. Go. Or they start raising questions. Alright, then I gotta go pick up Asterion. I think we are ready to visit the Emperor / Gork's place.
Already feeling better.
Define. I'm just. So proud.
Oh, here we are. Well, I'm gonna ask him that after
If
that.
you lost a in
Alright, Asterion, I'm
the
curious.
child of Baal. I'm glad Papa has blessed our dirty little plot.
Anyway, you still haven't called me Ball, babe. Anyway, so you unlocked Necromancy Thay. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. No. I'm not sure. It is full of terrible secrets, including Cazador's bloody right to profane ascension. But it told
He's
me
dead,
nothing
Asterion.
Then again, it was filled with otherworldly power, which I am more than happy to wield to my advantage.
And you are talking about the guy who can be turned into the Slayer, so... But since we don't have a Necromancer, we also don't have to worry about doing Necromancer stuff in here. We might do that, or when we do the good playthrough, though. Undoubtedly, we will do that for the good playthrough. On that note, we need to go to Elfsong Tavern next. So we're gonna save that questline for the good playthrough. Who either might be Nico Cage, or Danny DeViton. One of the two. I have no idea who I'm gonna make, so it's gonna be a while anyway because we got Pillar to do when that happens, and that'll be after the System Shock 2 playthrough. When the remaster releases, that is. And I do some thorough off-stream testing to make sure it works. Alright, there's nothing in here, but I know there's a bunch of rats down here. Hold on, let me talk to this dude first.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it! Get in there!
You dare ask this of me, the literal child of Baal, god of murder. Funny thing is, keep this in mind when we get into Baldur's Gate 1. Anyway, you literal child of Baal, god of murder.
Killing's killing. Don't say you love your work if you ain't sticking by it. Real bull spawn would kill them rats. Oh, go on. Nothing better to practice your skills on than a few rats.
Alright, let's go down. Beat up some rats.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There,
Speaking of rats, you got rat jams. Oh right, I lost shovel. Crap. Well, time to kill rats. Oh wait, hold on. Other than my horrible inventory, why not get this going with burning some rats? A roasted rat for Ron. Oh, good. Okay, Jesus. Not what I expected, but it'll work. And we have ads too. Ron's punching every rat he sees. Can you at least throw another? No, you can't. You don't have enough points.
Cut and run.
Let's see. Can we show those new zombies we got? We're gonna need them for the next fight. Come on out, my boys. Give me what? How did you get this? Anyway, probably from when you turned into a vampire.
I am fury. I am death.
Laezel, you can just throw in. Never mind. Actually, holy water.
Taking position.
Scratch that. Holy water does not work.
My faith will protect me.
Well, let those zombies do their thing. Look at them go! They hungry for the rats. And the one catch to this thing, there used to be 8 of them back in the old days. Not anymore. And now there's not 8 of them, but there's 4 of them. When there was 8 of them, the turns took forever on these things. And I wish I were joking. That's when I played my Necromancer Gale with a friend. It was a hell of an experience. Playthrough.
Kill again!
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among
Oh, a keepsake ring. And gladiatorial sandals. Oh. Good news, you don't have a rat infestation. Bad news, you have a zombie infestation. When do I get paid? Haha, good one. Guys, you know you get that fire. Why are you walking through the fire?
Should get some rest. I need to keep.
Oh god, they're dying.
Moving in.
Apparently, we'll need a long rest before we do the next fight, I guess. But we're gonna die if we don't. Alright, time to go to bed, guys. Looks like our exploding zombies killed us. One catch for those zombies. They explode sometimes. Case in point. Time to go to bed out of not what I even want to do, but I guess I'll have to. In the meantime, I'll steal some paintings and sell though. Let's go to bed, I guess. Oh, someone wants to talk. Oh, it's Astarion. Oh no, Astarion, what?
You probably expect me to turn into a sea of mist, run wrong side up on roofs, and to call on legions of wolves in battle.
You can call legions of wolves in battle?
This will all happen in due time. But for now, patience is required.
Alternatively, we can do a good playthrough of an origin, say Astarion or something.
But I can't yet speak its language.
I still have to figure that out.
It's going to take a while to become acquainted with my new self.
Are you bound to Mephistopheles?
Mephistopheles has made a new monster, not bound a creature to his will. The rite was honored. The sacrifice is over. Everything lies ahead. I can see my path to a waking dream. From the Crimson Palace, I will govern day and night. Create a city of spawn who bow before me. Cast a fog over the world for my children. But first, we must manage the trifling matter of the brain. Perhaps it will listen to us. Perhaps it, too, will serve.
Have chosen so do as we so can we. We will rule together.
I'm so lucky I crash-landed next to such an intelligent creature as you.
Oh, that's awesome.
We make a fine team, don't we?
Let's check with our good god to be.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Why does Elminster have such faith in you?
I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
Cheese. It was confirmed. Do you not regret using the orb when you had the chance?
I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
Alright. Let's check on Lazo.
Gale's lust for power is concerning.
I do not
Ron's
trust
not.
Mistra to do right with the crown, but I'm quite sure I trust him even less. He must give it to her when the time comes. He will find no redemption or honor in godhood. Only the burden of 1,000,000 empty souls looking for a savior he can never be.
Man, Plato does not like Gale. I've become... we already know about that. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Never mind. Let's check Withers, see if anything new is going on with Withers.
Thy wheel of fate.
Yeah, we know.
Dost thou require a new ally?
You know, we never did this dialogue.
Or mayhaps the bard's death is a weight for thine own conscience to bear. She will be left to the peace of eternity, where the urge shall seek her no more.
Well, we'll see that if we ever do the Good Dirge playthrough, so there we go. Anyone else we're missing? Shadowheart. Before we go to bed.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
So, you have your memories restored?
Those that are worth remembering, yes. Lady Shah is ever wise. She knows what I do and do not have to know in order to be her most loyal, most effective servant.
So, brainwashing, got it.
My experiences, my will and faith.
Oh god.
Everything I need to be leader of the cloister. Anything that's missing, well, I can't miss what I can't remember.
Good one, Jay, good one.
I have all I need.
I'm glad for you. Char is manipulating you still, keeping you ill by making you forget. I mean, Ron doesn't care. I'm glad for you. What do you call Withers with a kitchen utensil? Witherspoon.
Not as much as I am.
I hope you heard the
My
clapping.
whole life
I don't know if
has
a cat. I
been
don't know if the
leading up to
mic picked it up.
At last, I've become who I've always meant to be.
Okay, that's it then. Good having you here, Jay. We're gonna go ahead and take a long rest and probably see our good friend, maybe Gork, maybe Emperor, who knows? It's a mystery. And then again, Lae'zel did just break up with Ron, so who knows what Ron's gonna do. That's fine. Alright, nothing so far. Which does remind me... No interruptions. Okay, good, good. Before we go into the Emperor's home... Oh, counts of what happened with Floor. Anyway, well, we'll check on that in a moment. For now... If you haven't already been following Jay, they are also doing a Baldur's Gate playthrough. Same difficulty, but they're doing a much harder run of being... whatchamacallit, Huge Jackman, which is a jack of all trades and a huge Jackman. Go shoot him a follow if you haven't already. I wish you luck with when you get to the second Act 2 boss, Jay, and that's all I'm gonna say. Alright, we got everything in here. Let's see, we got everything? Yes, there we are. Oh. Take that back, Ron. Alright, let's go ahead. Something about the wine rack, right? Oh. Ron, where are you going? Ron, where? Ron! Get in there. Why can't you get in? Right.
Seems simple enough.
Because there's a door. Yes, Ron's going to the door. I thought you couldn't go to the door. But hey, there's a bunch of wine for Ron. Ron, grab the wine. All the booze in the world for Ron. Now it's just bottles.
What's that?
Too busy grabbing booze. Grab that in a minute. Hit the button. There we are. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do the prize in Emperor's home. And then get paid for killing the rats.
The planet's been awakened. Blackest forces are near.
Yeah, I kind of know they are.
Get Yankee. Blacketh has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
I mean, we're kind of aligning with Blacketh. But okay.
In the meantime, every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't have evidence of its whereabouts.
Ron did that with no problem. Oh, alright. Alright. Everyone's been spotted now. Not arrows. Let me see. Throwables. I have been doing nothing but throwables, huh? The alchemist fires that I am addicted to. Buddy. Fine. Alright, Ron, try this again. Actually, you know what? No. Take a throw over there. Reason being... we don't want you to bring more folk in here. Over here, Ron. You can go right after Laezel. Okay. Asterion, bring your friends out. Oh, alright. Guess we'll leave it like that for now. Oh, crap. I badly need to get rid of those guys in the portal, though. Touching tactician? Not a good thing. And they already got someone in. Rip. Just trying to think.
On the move.
Ooh, it's close. Ooh, you can make the jump. Go, ghouls. Go. Oh. And you go after Asterion. Not our Doomhammer. Alright, Laezel. I mean, shut up. Yeah, Laezel, you need to go over here. There we go. Smite them out of here. Uh-huh. They're out of the way. I know, I hate this fight. You need to backstab you. And I'm still incapacitated. you stop using that. Ron's still incapacitated, though. Oh, wait, you're right here. Oh, I can't even do it if I wanted to. I'm still parried. Or still in hold person. This is gonna hurt a little bit if one of these ghouls can help me out here. Looks like that one ghoul might help. Nope, it's not. And now we have Asterion in hold person. Well, they're also in hold person. And Shadowheart's been disarmed. Ouch. And I can't even heal anyone, even if I wanted to. Maybe you, little spear, can help me out. Only trust in you, little spear. Wow. Alright then. Neely's pummel strike? Thank you. Oh, I'm finally freed. Well, no, I'm not technically free, but I am still in pain. Please stop shocking me. Help me, ghoul. Help me, help me. Darian's out of there now, thank goodness. I would have to say the House of Hope fight is very fun. Again, I would definitely have to say the House of Hope is probably the fun fight. Ooh. That's about the only fight I can think of.
A little help, please. Confucio! Confucio!
Yeah, that's about it. There was a few other fights I didn't like. But yeah, the House of Hope was actually one I enjoyed. Thank you, Lae'zel. Now, Lae'zel, you may want to go help out Asterion before he dies again. How do you? Okay. Alright, Ron, you need to heal badly. Where's your... What does this even do? Nothing. Potions. There you are. I guess just some regular old passive poison. I'm going to personally stun this dude because this... Or a murder. Where did that even come from? You're freaking... There's a freaking dagger? Huh. Alright. But yeah, we don't have some missions in this. Oh. Stop. Holding me. You jerk. We'll get him, ghoul. Well, Sarian might die again. Or not. And Shadowheart badly needs a heal. Looks like we have to take the long way, Shadowheart.
Time to strike.
More smiting for Lazo. Finally. Ron, you can go finish this dude off. There we are.
Have to keep going.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ron has an explosive blood, too. Forgot we did that. Like, why do you have such massive blood? Oh, right, because of that. Get out of here. And may as well take another bite. What are you doing, ghoul? Okay then, ghouls. Ghouls? Ghouls? What are you doing, ghouls? Okay.
Got to press on.
Wondering what was going on there with them. Ghouls were probably just doing some malfunctioning. Ghoul jam. Imagine if we had that.
I will ascend.
Alright, then Lazo can have the final smite on them. Almost hit. Almost hit Asterion by accident there. Usurpus. Run over here. Finish them, Ron. Not that. Well, this'll work.
Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon.
Let us hope. Goddamn.
Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through.
I don't think we need that. Yeah, we'll do that in a moment, Bork, okay? We just gotta loot all our goods from that. I mean, well, you gotta make money off of this somehow. Get more potions.
Put my hands on everything.
9 fingers, nothing here to silence, not here. Yoink. Anything else we missed to loot here? What that's about. I don't even know what that mausoleum's about.
Let's have a look.
That's random untitled scroll. At least the ghoulies are still with us. Laezel's gonna need to start looting because I think Ron's getting killed.
An efficient path.
Yep, the gate master. So that all but leaves. I'm just trying to think. So we're done here. We'll probably finish up with. Oh, okay. Have a good sleep, Shadow. Good having you here. We'll probably finish off with the non-canon of beating up the wizards for a little bit, the wizard in the tower really quick, and because we're not going to actually be doing that. There's no really real reason to. Night Song's dead, so there's no point to them.
Consider me intrigued.
So, and that's whether we live or die, I will call it. If we live, cool.
Thank you for bringing me back. My old sword. I first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours.
Alright.
If you want it.
Got those, and let's go ahead. Alright. Now we just go ahead and examine some of these.
Everything.
The butter fork.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but
Let's take Gork's things.
still. The chains I use to buy my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
Yep, we'll go ahead and keep looking, and then...
Recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine.
Then we'll finish looting his place. And in the backpack. Okay, Gork. Alright, that takes care of that. Alright.
Breathe deep.
Let's go ahead and get our money for killing the rats, and I guess they get Yankee too. Oh, we missed the shell. Fun.
A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
Alright, there we are. Players will, in case we need those, send those to camp. Never know when we will. There we are.
Things have stayed interesting.
Alright, let's go get our rat money, and
With corpses.
then I am going to camp, save it there, and then we'll take a chance at the wizards for a small bit before we call a stream. Oh, may as well check what's in the display cases. And then for Thursday, it's the House of Hope stream,
I'll give it a shot.
which is probably the longer part of the stuff. So that'll be fun. And also one of my more favorite fights of the thingy. I think that should about cover most of the things done for Ron. I'll double check in case I'm missing anything. We don't have to go see the Tanith, Lady Janet, because Ron doesn't care about that. Alright, we'll talk to you, buddy.
You kill the rats, yes?
I heard commotion in the
You heard a lot more than commotion.
Perfect. Here, you take this.
Your name's on the murderer's target list.
Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef
Alright,
gig wasn't
take care, Jay. Thanks for dropping by.
Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types.
Cool, we got that now. Alright, and then we're gonna go right here. Hold on, where is it? I think it's somewhere around up there, maybe? Hold on. Oh, regardless, I think, let's see. Yeah, it's right around here. That's where it is. So we'll save, go right here. Take a save. How are we doing on our spells? Laezel definitely has a few more left in her. So, oh, I'll try not to. I'm probably gonna say, let's do another long rest first. Also get the dialogue with Gork / the Emperor. And then, with remaining time, if we have remaining time, beat up the wizards. If not, I am going to say wizard fight save for future, just to have it off screen. There we are. Just have that as a save. Now we'll take a long rest. And then for the actual save,
Another step forward.
we will go ahead and do whatchamacallits. Go near the House of Hope and leave my characters parked there for that one. Let's go ahead and do another final long rest.
Here we go.
Also, to get that final dialogue with the Emperor. Anyone else have anything to talk about? No. No one wants to talk to Ron anymore. Rip to Ron. Oh, we don't want to use his booze. There we are. Oh, and there he is.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Yoinking who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me.
Well, Odin.
At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
You really don't sound like a mind flayer.
I have learned to adapt my methods to your needs. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you. Your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
Could have been open with me for the start.
Perhaps. But I couldn't take the risk. An elder brain leaves no room for error. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how reasonable you would be. You don't like to be coddled, cajoled. But you responded well to logic, to rational arguments, to cold, hard facts.
Ron murders everything. How does that work?
Straight to the core of what really mattered.
I saw right through you.
Yes, you did. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
You're trying to flirt with me now?
Would you like that?
I'd rather we stick to business.
Good instinct. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You know now of your father's plans to use the Elder Brain to slaughter the world over. One need not read minds to foresee the horrors he will pen with your hand if you do not stand against him.
New dialogue, I don't recall.
We must stop it while we still can, before we too become its slaves.
Oh, that is some new
Drifted
dialogue.
to sleep, you feel a certain disappointment. The Mind Flayer was very quick to abandon its attentions on you.
1 minute left. Okay. Well, I don't think we got enough time to beat up the wizards, so I'll save that save for a future thingy we can do with amongst the other things we have saved. Such as Act 3. Okay, will that stop popping up? Are they dead or something by now? What is going on with Floor? Oh. Oh. Anyway. Let's go ahead and leave and then go park to House of Hope. Ron doesn't care about Floor. Because we don't even have will to do that side of the quest line anyway. So, House of Hope time, which should be right there. And this is the House of Hope save. Okay. There it is, the House of Hope. Or, not really the House of Hope, but, you know, the place to get to the House of Hope. Let's put it that way. Let's go say hello to the Hellsick.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee.
You need to also sell
Every
stuff.
hellish curio is a... Oh, it's you.
How do you know me?
Your little scroot of a friend left this on my floor the last time you visited.
Oh.
I presume you have returned to re-engage my services.
This again. Remind me of our past sensation. Definitely, I'll wait your servicing.
I am afraid that I cannot take you back to Mephistopheles' vaults. That place is now locked tighter than Lord Mammon's coin purse. I have, however, recently found a delightful new place I could sneak you into.
Excuse me?
Tell me, what do you know of the devil Raphael?
Overdressed and overblown.
You remember the crown of Carsus, yes?
I've forgotten every single thing I've done before a few 10 days ago. I've heard of it. Seemed like everyone's after this crown.
I should hope so. Last time you and Lord Gortash were here, I charged you both a pretty penny to help steal it. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. I do enjoy a good tangent. I have found a way to slip the latch to his house, if you wish to leap into Avernus one more time. The crown seemed to interest you, after all.
Raphael must have all kinds of secrets in his house, and I want to undress them.
Of course, such a task will require
And here we are again.
substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
Well, luckily I know it. There's another method. Skilled thief. I'll bring you... Give me free passage, and I'll bring you back a souvenir. I even forgot what that was. That's a steep sum. I need some time to mull this over.
Or don't mull.
Gibbous, the worshipful servant. What the hell is this? Before we do hop off, I want to look at this is. This is at the start of combat that gave momentum to the charisma modifier.
Watch your back.
What do you? Never mind, you can't run that.
Can't afford to stay idle.
You're not running charisma either.
I crave blood.
No. We don't even need that, but we will be selling the crap though.
All right.
Before we do.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity.
You even have
So
Poke with the Weed. We don't even need that.
Shop with glee.
Nope. Also, nope. I will take those potions off you, though. Well, we're going to hell. Shapeshifter half. Awesome thing if you're going into the Circle of Moon Druid, by the way. Hell. Oh, I don't even know what that. Don't even know what that is. Any cool dice? Sinful Blood and White. Okay. Thank you very much. Actually, this could actually be for Gale. Let's give Gale a gift before we finish, eh? There you go, Gale.
Now you've seen.
Give that to Gale. He doesn't even need it, but give it to Gale. There we are. Okay. On that note, though,
All's well that ends.
Ron, you can probably put your weapons away. We are going to be calling it here for the stream. And Thursday is the House of Hope. And hopefully, we'll do the whole stream. Or dedicated to it, because we more than likely will. But on that note, though, we will be raiding Vortica tonight. And they should still be on raid too. So, alright, stick around for the raid, and I shall see y'all Thursday. Remember to take care of yourselves, that's right. Hang out with those you care about. I shall see you then. Take care, everyone.